Some heads up in the locker room that you guys will leave this game in Georgia. Do you get a sense for that?
Yes, you know, no one likes losing, and it was tough. We have some guys from Georgia who really wanted to win this game, but you know, Coach Jones emphasized how important the whole season is. So you know, we're in the SEC play, and we have to focus on the next game and just take it one game at a time. So you know, we all wish we could have won, but it was a great game, and we fell short.
I think your pick came in maybe your first series into the game, or certainly very early in your action. What did you see on that play? Kind of just take me through it.
Well, I just did my job. You know, everyone was in the right spot, and you know, God blessed me to be in the right spot, and I made the play. So, you know, all thanks to God. It was my biggest play I've made in my college career. So, hopefully more to come. But you know, everybody on defense did what they were supposed to do, and we executed.
Just going into this game, how big was it that you didn't let Curley bust one big one? Because that's kind of what he's known for.
It was huge. He's a great player, you know, on the Heisman list and all that stuff. So we knew we had to come in and tackle him, and you know that was the expectation. So start off and get him down on the ground was pretty important. But he broke loose and then scored a big one, and that cost us.
Todd, was this more painful than the Oklahoma loss?
All losses are losses, so they all kind of hurt the same. But this being an SEC game, my first SEC game, you know, it's just not a good feeling. But like I said, we have to bounce back. It's going to be a new week starting tomorrow, and we got to focus on Florida. So, you know, it's going to be a tough loss, but you can't grieve about it too long because you have a long season ahead.
That not a good feeling that you talk about. Do you feel like you guys, particularly young guys who haven't been around here so much, do you feel like you can make that a positive the way you guys leave here feeling?
Well, you know, you can always learn from losses. So we're going to bounce back, look at our mistakes, and see what we did wrong, and you know, learn from that and bring it into the next game.
TK, we got in on it late, but talk about the pick and what you saw on that play in order to make the play.
Well, you know, I was just doing what the defense told me to do and doing what the coach told me to do, and I was in the right place at the right time. So, you know, all glory to God. It was my first big play of my college career, other than the Utah State game, my first interception. So I was looking forward to that, and I finally made the play.
How much has this defense grown up in just the past 2 games with Oklahoma and now Georgia?
Our defense is very talented. We have a lot of depth. We can rotate guys in and out, which is important, you know, playing in the SEC against all these great teams. So, you know, we have our leader, A.J. Johnson. He makes sure everybody's on the right task and doing what they're supposed to do.
It's so very early, obviously, in your career, but is it what you expected?
Somewhat. You know, it's a long season. I just have to take it one game at a time. I'll probably be able to tell you at the end of the season, but right now, hey, you just got to take it one day and one game at a time.
Todd, you're a big factor on special teams. I know there's a big emphasis today. What did you think? Why were you guys better on special teams today than you have been the last couple of weeks?
Well, we put a big emphasis on it during practice this week. You know, we made errors. We didn't skip it. We went back and made sure we corrected it. So, you know, we did well on special teams. I think we can still improve even more. You know, the punt returner got loose a couple times, so we're going to have to correct that.
Was today about growing pains, or was today more about you guys just didn't make a couple plays you needed to make on both sides of the ball to win a conference game?
Well, you know, 2 or 3 plays can make or break a game, so we're expecting to win every game we play, and you know, we fell short, which is unfortunate, but you know, we expect to win, and going into next week, you know, we're going to go in with the same mentality to try to win the ball game.